So we're going into summer break now, and Max is on. If he wins in the next race at his own race, he goes level with Seb, 9 in a row.
Yeah.
But
Are you gonna get your wish
is
done?
the question? I hope so. But like I say, I hope he breaks the record. But then it's someone everyone else can win after that. But do you think
Yeah.
now is anyone else going to beat Max for the rest of the year?
No.
Is
Yeah,
Max going to win the rest of the
yeah.
races?
No,
I
Perez.
the thing is, I genuinely can't see how, like, I can't see any situation where Max doesn't win. Like, I literally can't see him. He's not been overtaken yet this season. Partly because he's in the fastest car, but also because whenever he's behind someone, he's always catching up to someone. There's never been anyone behind him who's going to be as fast as him, unless someone crashes into him. So I genuinely cannot see how, unless he gets damaged or there's an issue with the car that's not down to him, I literally cannot see how he doesn't win a race.
If
Someone
he
is going to beat him.
if he does win every race, is he slowly creeping up into the GOAT conversation?
I think he's already. I think he's already.
I think if you're doing the goat, he is. If he can break this Vettel record of 9 in a row, he then has the record for most wins in a row, most wins in a season, most podiums in a season, most points in a season. He's got to be in the debate. He's going to win his third world title, the same as Senna.
I definitely
Well,
think he's
does
in
he
a debate.
deserve to be in the GOAT conversation for breaking records? Because
Yeah.
I'm gonna go
Yes.
through a football thing now. Yeah, Haaland broke the
Okay.
record for the most goals. Is he slowly creeping up into the GOAT conversation?
No, that's different. That's completely different.
I
Yeah,
think
but
it's
Because he's done
I
that.
would argue Haaland, if he wins a couple more titles with City, he's already in the GOAT striker Premier League debate. So
Yeah, but that's different though, isn't it? Because he hasn't done it. Whereas Max
well,
yeah,
has done, and we have no idea
Verstappen.
whether he will. Whereas Max probably will win maybe not all of them, but a lot of the races left this season. And the thing for me, the reason why he's not in the debate just yet.
Is because I reckon, my opinion is the 2021 title.
I don't think it's that. I don't think it's that at all. He
No, no,
deserved
no.
to win.
For some fans, it is. Not for me. It's not. I think he
Okay.
deserved to win that. But for some
No, he
fans, it's
fully
that.
deserved to. I think if you watch that season, he fully deserved to win that season. He had a ton of points taken away from him. He shouldn't have won it in Abu Dhabi. That was very,
Yeah.
very controversial.
he
But
should have had
over
it
the
won
course of the
before Abu
season,
Dhabi.
yeah, and there were some things that happened out of his control that happened that stopped him from doing that. But that was a fantastic world title. He deserved that. But 2022 was a procession. There was no one really challenging him. I think obviously he deserved to win that title as well, but he wasn't really challenged to win it. He was batting the
It
best
was at
car
the
on the
start.
grid. Not,
I think
yeah, a little bit,
he
Leclerc.
beat
wasn't
he
really.
beat Leclerc in a couple of races where the Ferrari was quicker, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, he still deserved to win that race, but that is two titles. One of them where he fully deserved it, and one of them where he wasn't really challenged. This one, he's not really being challenged either. So he's got two titles. I'm saying he's going to win this one, but he's got two titles where he's in the best car by a country mile with no competition, and only one with proper competition. I feel like even Hamilton had competition from Rosberg 2 years, Vettel for 2 years, and then starting to get other cars in the mix. I think it's very hard to compare them at the current time. I'm a Verstappen fan. I still think it's a bit possibly naive to put him in the conversation already.
Well, I won't
Let's
know.
say
Yeah. No, go on, Dan. You go on. I'm gonna swerve onto another
now.
conversation.
I was going to say about Michael because I think it's easier to compare Max and Michael than it is Max and Lewis because they remind me they're very similar in the way that they had a couple of like Michael's first title was dodgy as anything, same as Max's, and then he won another one and then went to Ferrari and he just wiped the floor of everyone until Kimi and Fernando came about. And I think it'll be a similar story in that Max is gonna I think until probably 2026, unless Mercedes can get their act together, I think it's going to be pretty hard to see anyone winning it. But then you look at what can McLaren do with Piastri and Norris in the new rule change. What can Audi conjure up? Will Andretti be in the sport by then? There's all sorts that can stop him. But I think you just got to appreciate that this time period that we're living in is just he's the best driver. He's going to rack up all the stats, all the records, and he'll put him because there's errors in Formula One, isn't there? And we're in the Max one at the minute.
Yeah, no, definitely. I think there's a very high chance he will end up in the GOAT conversation. I think you can already make the argument that he's one of the fastest. I mean, the fastest drivers of all time. I think is a different conversation to the greatest drivers of all time.
Yeah,
But I think there's no doubt he's in the fastest drivers of all time category because of the fact he's just washing everyone away, including his teammate. I think the only season he was beaten by a teammate was by Ricardo the first time he was in a Red Bull.
yeah, when he was an infant, yeah.
Yeah, and since then he's beaten everyone who's been, Gasly, Albon, Ricardo. I think what did he beat Ricardo for a couple for one
He
or two
beat
seasons?
he beat Ricardo in the cup, I think 2017, 18. I think he beat him.
Yeah, and then he's beaten Perez comfortably for 2 or 3 seasons now. I think he's definitely he's got to be up there, but I don't think he's quite there just yet. I want to see a little bit. There's no doubt in my mind that he's got the skill. I want him to win. I want him to win another title where it's not just him. It's just to clear any doubt in my mind that he's the greatest.